there were certain characters I found myself interested to draw and create. Again, I was just wanting to kind of go into areas I thought weren't represented, and like the Kristen Scott Thomas character. And I wrote it. I knew I needed to paint the character of the Iona Notting Hill Gate yummy mummy type, you know. I felt so convinced about the freshness. And I also couldn't help liking her neurosis. I don't blame her, I blame the values that she's found herself in. She's got everything we want when we flick through these wretched magazines that bombard us. We haven't got that, we haven't got that, we haven't got that. She's a human being, she doesn't know what she's doing. She's trying every therapy under the sun. And she's amusing to watch. And you know, nothing's working, the sex, the child, you know, the business, everything's crashing around her. And it's all about the values of the glossy magazine for me. As much as that I'd hate to put myself in the category of I'm a woman filmmaker, because that suggests like you don't sound a woman writer. How would you wouldn't think of saying Zadie Smith as a woman writer? But I think you're trained from so early on to identify with these incredible stories about men and for men. Of course there are tons of women in stories, but you know, you're identifying with the story of Jesus or Hamlet, and you're thinking about Hamlet, you're not identifying with Ophelia, hey nonny nonny and out she goes. You don't question that. I love watching a thriller, and I was coming up with there was only half a woman in that film, and she had half a line as well. But that's fine because it was really good. I thought, oh God, I'll love it. I'll sit back and enjoy. So I realise that we're asked all the time, we're trained never to muscle in art what we would like, and then you think the men, so when they see women sing, they go, hey, boring, you know. So it is a very lopsided culture. Well, of course, first weekends are incredibly significant and important to the way the film is viewed and received, certainly by the distributors, but by the public at large, and it can have an enormous difference on the life of the film and how it's digested and absorbed, and its potential further absorption from that first weekend is completely critical. And so I'm obviously, in terms of me and Chromophobia and the first weekend, my relationship and working with Bird's Eye View and Firstweekenders is a very important one indeed.